Hi everyone, welcome to Meltdown Island. This is the type of show where it's just a crazy, silly boys just talking nothings.
So, that might be the most accurate summation of what the show is all
Thank
about.
you, Sean.
In the history of having done this show.
Roses and Thorns.
Stream Deck working?
Nope. Thorn. Hi, welcome to Roses and Thorns. This is everyone's favorite part of the show. It's where we passive-aggressively give each other roses and thorns for liking each other and for annoying one another. Welcome to Roses and...
Thorns? Roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
I got a rose and a thorn for ya.
Roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
I got
roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
everybody roses
Roses
and
and
thorns,
thorns,
roses and thorns.
That's
That's the theme song right there. I mean, that is.
We don't even need the musical track anymore.
Ooh, that was good though, because I got this sore at the bottom of my
Yeah.
hand. It didn't sound good.
I took evasive action.
Sounded
on the
weak.
sword.
I think you took evasive action because you're like, oh shit, this is in real life again. I think there's a part of you that kind of like in the back of your mind, oh no, I'm still not good at high fives, but you are.
I know.
You're good at high fives, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
I like it. I like doing the show with you. You're funny.
I mean, I don't know, maybe.
Hey.
Ouch, Thorn.
Dina Diane.
Dina Diane is my middle name, actually. So
Princess.
interesting.
Yeah, I have a complex about my first and middle names being so similar. It's almost like her parents couldn't decide.
Yeah, no, man, I like it because it's sing-songy.
Dina Diane Andre, what do you say? We go and play out in the park today. Flying a kite, watch it go high with Dina Diane Andre and me. That's the theme song for her new show.
Yeah, or your show together.
Dina Diane Andre, do do do, and Meltdown Island. That's what you're watching.
Hello, beautiful, wise Dina Diane
Yep.
Andre.
That's right. He's
Dina
finally
Diane?
he's learning some respect of his elders. You know what I mean? He's learning how to talk to the ladies with respect and acupuncture. Is acupuncture? That's acupuncture. What's acupuncture? Is there something there? Is it French? It might be French. I don't know French though.
I don't know French either.
I had to high five in my mind when I paused. Like I
okay.
was waiting for whatever you said.
All
It was
right.
gonna get a high five.
Okay.
So,
Huh?
A lot of the Islanders are asking a couple of questions in my head about you.
What?
Well,
Huh?
how did it go this week with the stream deck? Did we get that?
We did not.
Ouch, Thorn.
We did not.
It's sitting right there.
It's right here.
Talked a
we
big
have
game
not.
though. Talked
We
a
don't.
big game last week.
Huge game. Huge game.
Ouch, Thorn. Ouch, Thorn.
I sat in a screen of The Shape of Water, and Guillermo del Toro was there to answer questions afterward. The man is a creative genius.
People say I look a lot like him.
Okay.
Because they say in crypto, if you don't have the keys to your coins and you can protect them from anything, then you don't own them coins.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you. This is not financial advice, but listen to everything I ever had to say. Okay. We're in what's called the flow state.
Right. This is the
Hey there, gang. You ever
right.
want to get into a flow state?
brainstorming.
That's what this kind of show is about. You know what I mean? Getting you there.
You were really getting the floor rocking on that one.
It's called flow state. Yes, we're not an American state of mind. We're a world conscious. Work interior heart.
I was just meditating there.
I know. That's what I love about him. He's always in flow state. Hey, unless it's that one. Oh, you guys don't play this song again. Oh, no, I can't. I don't want to lie. That one gets me every time.
Yeah.
Because she got good timing on it.
It's great. I mean, it's a great one. I mean, I can see where people are tired of it. It's number 1 for the 4th year in a row.
What is?
That song, it's number 1 on streaming or something.
Of course it is.
No.
She literally went to court to try to become the Queen of Christmas.
Yes.
Isn't that true?
Yeah. But there was already a Queen of Christmas.
That's true. And how in the world did that lady come up with the idea to do that before anybody else?
Now everyone knows it's the Queen of Christmas.
Well, she did it though to protect the Queen.
That's your story?
Oh yeah, I think it is. Whatever, and I'm like, and they call me crazy, Sean.
Visionary. And yeah, I mean they call you crazy for a lot of reasons.
Do they? Take your fucking mouse.
Ouch, Thorn.
I didn't write that well, but just picture it anyways.
I did, and it was beautiful.
You wrote it well enough for our imaginations to fill in.
Don't you second guess yourself. Don't you do that to yourself, Crystals.
You do it. You're speaking to the typo queen.
We all have things that make us unique that we do wrong, baby. Oh, but that don't matter. No. I still love you anyway. So shut up. Don't talk to yourself that way. Shut up. I just thought it would be so sweet to be so sweet at first, and then on the chorus say, "Shut up."
That's good. That's a fun song.
It is fun.
Should record that one too.
I think I'm on fire right now musically.
You are on fire.
Man, this perspective is weird. Look at that perspective going down. It makes you look so short. It makes me look so ginormous.
That is a great perspective.
Yeah, whatever. I'm a 12-foot model. It must be the hair, huh?
It must be the hair.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Hair Down Island. Hair Up Island.
Hey.
Is my co-host,
Hey.
Harry Knuckles.
I do have some hair. Knuckles.
Do you? I was trying to think of something that doesn't have hair.
How dare you bring up my hairy knuckles? I'm very sensitive about my hairy knuckles.
Harry Knuckles, you're the one.
I mean, obviously not so sensitive that I've chosen to do anything about it, but
right. Maybe if you had stepped back a little bit, more. Hey everyone, me and my little friend Sean here. It is so hilarious to me because you can't even see it go. It doesn't even. My head cuts off the thing. Hi, little Sean.
Hey, I play baseball.
You do?
Yeah.
Get out of my house, you're a kid.
Ouch, Thorn. Ouch, Thorn.
I just thought you'd be a short man.
Oh.
You went with the kid and it made me creep out. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm getting so many followers. I followed some people.
Okay.
And I was like, this one lady, she's pregnant, having a baby. I said, gorgeous. And then she types to me on a message, how you gonna write gorgeous when I'm a 15-year-old girl and you're a full-grown man? I go,
ouch, Thorn.
I thought it was saying gorgeous to a pregnant lady. I already discussed how my mom talks, so I'm like, hey girl, you still look good. And I said, and I know how our bodies change the image of how we see ourselves. Right. So I'm like, so I was just saying gorgeous because I thought you was a mom. And then I go to her bio. Nowhere does it say her age. Nowhere.
Ouch, Thorn.
So I'm just like, damn.
So she's a 15-year-old pregnant lady?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. What is that? What's that MTV show? What? Pregnant teen moms.
It's just sad that we live in a world now that adults and children can't be friends.
No, we can't. And dare I say, I never really wanted to.
All right, well then.
They're okay, look. In a situation the way Jimmy Kimmel gets them in, sits them down, talks to them, the classic kids say the darndest things.
Right.
That shit's great. That shit's classic.
It's funny
classical. But now we talking real life? Kids, they're stupid. They're not all there, bud. Mm-hmm. They're not even conscious. And I'm not even trying, this is not a hot take. Maybe it's a hot take. But I think it's pretty common knowledge that if you have a baby, it doesn't come out dusting. It comes out like crying, doesn't know shit.
Well, I mean, you do cry sometimes.
Thanks, bud. Seriously, man, way you keep me grounded. I thought I was looking a little too hot in my Bee Gees golden wig.
Ouch, Thorn.
Art.
What are you going to say?
Love y'all. Drive-by roses to everyone.
Drive-by roses. Love, 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 love.
Rose.
Hit the gas! Dustin coming up with all these fire hits today. What the heck?
Yeah, right?
I know.
Crushing it.
I'm a pop
You have
machine.
3 singles that you need to be working on this week.
Pop machine.
3 singles.
Nothing rhymes with machine.
Thorn.
Green. I only say that because when I was a kid, I had one of those green machine big wheels.
A pop machine.
It had stick shift.
Creating that green.
But,
For my pocket unseen.
but obviously that stick shift changed gears.
Mm-hmm. Because it's inside the seam. My pocket, I'm talking.
Because my pedals, obviously, like any kind of big wheel thing.
I had a big wheel gang when I was in Hawaii. We were a Hawaiian big wheel gang. We ran our cul-de-sac.
And this was before your Beach Boys tribute band.
Yeah. I was a rough boy before I found the arts.
Yeah, I guess so.
Out on the mean streets.
Rabble rouser.
Rousing them rabbles up!
Roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
You seemed a little frightened, buddy.
I was a little frightened.
Watch out for the shock, it's coming. Holy smoking Toledos.
Inflation's all-time high, and we've hired all these IRS agents
All
more
right.
than ever, and corporations have the highest profits in years. Then doesn't it reason that instead of coming after poor people for $600 gifts and machinations, which right now it is, and scaring the whole lower class that can't afford, we can't afford mistakes.
No.
We're so poor, we can't afford to slip up because it could be over. Spend our whole lives trying to make the money just to live, and we share it with each other and support each other. Then we pay it back. Oh, they gotta watch every little thing, every little step, every little. Shouldn't we go to the corporations who have lawyers? They have accountants.
Bastards.
They have people. They pay people to worry. They pay people to work on stuff.
Right.
So shouldn't we raise that $600 thing up to like 600,000, what I'm saying. And then all of a sudden, guess what? We've created jobs for corporations to hire more people to worry about money when they got all this money to worry about. Think about it.
I don't understand.
Why?
Ouch, Thorn.
Inflation's all-time high, and we've hired all these IRS agents
All
more
right.
than ever, and corporations have the highest profits in years. Then doesn't it reason that instead of coming after poor people for $600 gifts and machinations, make them better money? That way we can share taxes easier.
This was really well written.
Okay, listen. It's in the middle of the night. I'm trying not to bother nobody with my middle of the night flow states. You can have a flow state at any time. You just gotta be ready for the ride. Flow state.
Flow state!
Yeah, whatever. I'm a genius is how I ended this.
Welcome to Meltdown Island.
And I said, oh, okay, let's just try it again, Zach. And he was right, and it worked.
So, I didn't.
Rose.
Yeah, Rose. Thorn to me for not.
No, I
evading
did it. I
Rose.
did it. It was flat.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Right here's the thing.
All right, just checking.
It's just a stigmata. It's
Just
no
a
big deal. I'm
little-
just a
little stigmata.
religious
Smallest
icon,
stigmata.
probably.
Ouch, Thorn.
I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. It was good hanging out with you guys.
I like when people hang out and while we laugh at each other.
Rose to all of you.
Check.
And a rose to Dustin for taking notes. Sure, they weren't well written.
Ouch, Thorn.
A little confusing, a little verbose and confusing.
Well, I did
But-
say I was a genius at the end of it, so I must have
Uh,
really felt that verboseness. Sometimes people mistake verboseness for intelligence.
Verbosity as well.
I think you're right. I have this in the ideas where people could just come on the show still. It's a link.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
I've talked about it before, but we haven't utilized it yet. And it would be funny to have people who are laughing sometimes. Don't necessarily need to be distracted,
No,
but we do got some good laughers.
for sure.
I don't know why I thought frog pie when I thought distracted, but he must remind me of myself in some way.
Thorn.
All right.
The old me.
Thorn to me for mistaking Benicio del Toro
For Guillermo del
for
Toro.
Guillermo del Toro. That was
Ouch, Thorn.
but to be fair, they've got the same Del Toro.
I'd give a rose to myself for not calling you out the very first time you said Benicio del Toro, because I watched myself on the Roses and Thorns last week, and I laughed at you saying the word French, and I noticed because of the music that the audience couldn't even hear you make that mistake. It was only because it was so close to my French ear.
Perfect.
That this week I was like, buddy, don't. Buddy, don't get out all on Sean about his simple mistake between Benicio and Guillermo.
I mean,
They're both Del Toros, all right? We in the Del Toro family.
Still.
Nevertheless, when you started to write it, I did have to just inform you at that point.
No, for sure. And that's why I wouldn't object to a correction like that,
Okay.
because I should be corrected for something like that.
Cheers. Hey, cheers.
Where everybody knows your name.
Come on, Diane, do him.
Thorn.
Oh,
Nice.
Thank you.
Good popping.
I don't pop, but I also don't lock.
Hey, rose to you for, feeling vulnerable enough where, you're willing to pop your head in the show.
Well,
Good for you, buddy.
it's more out of necessity than it was vulnerability, but I'll take it.
All right.
Because I don't know if I understand the word vulnerability.
Okay.
I've tried for years. Because the thing is I'm just no book. But I'm also a mysterious book.
So you're an open mystery.
I'm an open book of mystery. And that's why it gets confusing. Because I'm being forthcoming. But you can't tell on my face.
You're being very forthcoming, but in a way that's so confusing. It's a mystery as to what you actually mean.
Now, how do I make money off of that?
Ouch, Thorn. Ouch, Thorn.
You probably don't.
I haven't. That's for sure, Sean.
Rose, to the overall show, it was a good one for sure.
Felt good.
For sure, it was fine.
How could it be so wrong when it feels so right? This one.
That's what they say. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, good. More popping. Great.
It hadn't popped yet.
I'm scared. Ah!
That was a good one. That was deep. That was deep. That was like over here and lifting and moving, and it cracked.
Right.
Over there. Yeah, dude. Imagine how I feel.
Are you crying?
No.
You're not?
No.
You guys think it's weird and horrific?
Well,
welcome to where I was 8 years ago. You gotta ketchups and mustards. Ketchups and mustards. I like hot dogs. It's 4th of July.
all right, that one's a little more in the
You
rough
gotta
stages.
shoot your shot.
It's Meltdown Island.
I think there's 3 other songs that will take priority over that one. But keep that one on the back burner so you can use it for the 4th of July.
Thank you.
Because I like that. I like the.
It's
I'm
the 4th of
ketchup,
July.
It's mustard. It's ketchup. It's mustard. It's the 4th of July.
First of all, stop the insanity.
Yeah.
Stop the insanity. Corporations are not people.
Ouch, Thorn. Ouch, Thorn.
Let people who are locked up in prison for marijuana free. Let them free.
Let them go.
How dare we be so worried about one basketball player in one other country in Russia when we here lock up the same people. What? They don't play basketball. They don't make money for sports and betting. So they got to stay in jail. Let them out.
Let them out. Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't. It's the hypocrisy that drives us crazy as humans. Hypocrisy drives us nuts.
Yeah.
That's why I try to never say anything specific.
Ouch, Thorn!
So no one can ever blame me for being a hypocrite.
Yeah. Or just say both things.
Both. Just say both. Just don't.
So then you're at least you're contradictory and not hypocritical.
Thank you. Rose to our commenters.
Yeah, the roses.
The roses.
I was gonna say roses to our commenters. Though I miss some of them. I miss some of the commenters. I miss Kurt Brinker. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Micula, of course.
Micula.
I mean,
you got to assume they just get busy, bud.
Yeah.
They got lives to live.
Sure. I mean,
did feel like a date night. Did feel like we had date night. We had it planned every Tuesday. But
with Micula though, without Micula here, we don't keep track of that extra dollar. What happened to that extra dollar? So he's always there to remind us not to forget about that extra dollar because it's still out there, and the truth is out there.
Speaking of extra dollar, there's a person in Massachusetts, Democrat, won by one vote.
What?
Won by one vote. They did a recount because it was too close, and they recounted, and he won by one vote. And it's not the first time in Massachusetts history. There was one other time. The guy running for office was late to the polls, didn't get to vote, lost by one vote. They asked the other guy, "Did you vote for yourself?" He said, "Of course." And so it was a tie, except for the guy didn't show up to vote for himself. And probably had his wife or somebody with him, right?
You gotta vote. You gotta vote for sure.
That's I guess that's the
lesson.
And that's the thing that everybody's like, oh, one vote doesn't matter.
Counts,
it sure does. You ask Massachusetts about it. You jumped in too early on that one.
Thorn to Massachusetts.
Ouch, Thorn! Ouch, Thorn!
Roasted the curly blonde wig.
This curly blonde wig.
Cap. Well,
I didn't mean to talk about sex with the WNBA players. That's just a song, and then I realized what the chorus was.
All right.
Not that I wouldn't. Brittany.
Thorn.
Goodbye.
Hey, thanks for coming. And tune in next week.
When you'll hear.
We have the stream deck working.
You'll hear us say, "Congratulations to us!"
Pose it.
And pose it.
Pose it.
And pose it. And then pose it.
See everybody.
Pose it.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you! Well. Meltdown
I mean, it's all the rage, the remote work.
I know, right? And I'm fine with it if it pays, but what do I got to do? Got to be myself? Because guess what? I'm the best at that.
No one does it better.
Thank you. Yeah. Was that so hard, you guys? That's called a compliment. Learn it.
Thorn.
It's the remote job. What's this going on?
You basically tell people how to use remotes.
Basically tell them. So it's literally a remote job.
A remote.
It's a remote
job.
It's a remote job.
It's a remote job where you explain remotes.
Or maybe it's an in-person job where you explain remotes.
Ooh, that would suck. You had me till in person. Oh God, here we go.
Here we go.
My job is basically helping people understand their healthcare payments. You talk real nice with people. I think y'all do good.
My first reaction?
Yes.
No.
We'd only end up disappointing you.
I barely make it right now.
Yeah.
With trying to do public service of enlightenments and comedy framings of life, as well as My side career of, I don't know, making music and enlightenment through song and dance. I use enlightenment both. Damn! Dunstanopolis, I'm a Greek god and I'm Dunstanopolis, I'm a Greek god and I'm a Thomanopolis. This is
Meltdown.
Friends.
people can people. I didn't see you all in here, but we are.
Yes, we are.
Sean Hammond, everyone. What did Qui-Gon Jinn do right before he died? Spoiler alert, he meditated.
I didn't know. I didn't know the answer only because you said Kai.
I didn't. I don't think so. Don't make me rewind this.
Ouch, Thorn! Ouch, Thorn!
Make it throw it in your face again.
I feel like it's Qui-Gon. And you said Kai-Gon.
I think now.
So
I maybe did. I'll be honest with you. I got a little fired up.
Ouch, Thorn!
I think people are starting to get that when I yell, I'm not really yelling. I'm playing a caricature of Angry Dustin. Oh, all the party people in that house.
That's pretty.
That right there. You haven't seen this, huh?
Together we will find that the sun keeps high, the sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes, in your eyes. There's a place I know we can go and stay a while. Welcome to Meltdown Island.
The head playlist. It probably still will go. Yep, that's what I do. Look.
One.
Now I can take out my nose thing. No one can see it really. Put it in my pocket so it doesn't get all over you. Hey, YouTubers!
Hi, friends.